I'm Jordan. Today we're going to be going to Operation Optic Fusion. So essentially, the situation overview, Operation Optic Fusion is a hostage rescue mission of the victim, Jessica, who was captured in Somalia. With her health in critical condition, the harsh environmental concerns in the region, and the factor that all negotiations have failed led the U.S. to conduct an operation to bring Jessica back to the States. For the mission statement, Operation Optic Fusion consists of the Joint Task Force Team, TF 867, and the Joint Planning Group, JTF 867 CC, directed by the Department of War to begin planning the recovery of the hostage Jessica, who was captured in Somalia and has last been seen at these specific coordinates. Basically, the concept of the operation for the command and control structure, the admin/floating was Joseph, the intelligence portion was me, Jordan. The operations section was Anthony, logistics was Madison, and the plans was Emmy. For coordination with an interagency or allied partners, essentially the main ones that were used allied nations were Spain and UK to help obtain refueling planes. And then we also worked with the SEALs, FBI, Department of State, and Department of War. For the resources that we used throughout this mission was a couple planes. So the first one was KC-46. We also used C-17s. We also used MH-60s and then KC-135s. These planes were essentially used for refueling, transporting the SEAL team to and from the point's destination, and also helicopters to have the SEAL team drop off to reach the hostage, and then a couple planes to take the hostage back to safety of the hospital in Germany. Again, so kind of brief timeline and major operational phases was basically what I kind of just explained and how these vehicles or planes were used was the SEAL team would fly in a C-17 from NAS Norfolk to the objective or the target or hostage, and then the SEALs will conduct a halo jump to the target. Then the SEALs will execute their mission, board the HH-60, and go to the camp to give her medical treatment or to obtain the hostage, and then would be transported to the regional medical center in Germany to help fix her kidney infection. There will be 20 SEALs on target, specifically a combat controller and 2 pairs rescue men, and then also 75 Rangers airborne as QRFs. A couple of risk and mitigations. If XL Force was delayed, a secure ground and develop a patrol base. If there was failures in the infill, if there was light damage, we would secure assets, casualties, and then proceed to the target that we're trying to get. And then if there's any heavy damage, we would secure the case back for injuries, assess go/no-go, and then use the QRF as needed. Failures on the exfil, we would just kind of work with the HH-60s and the QRF and MH-47s as needed. Especially the end state was success in the mission will be when the target is recovered and returned to the U.S. or the safe zone at the hospital in Germany, and all rescue personnel, vehicles, and equipment return to their home bases. Thank you.